What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video. So today we're going to be reviewing a Steve Harvey video titled The Longest Dating Requirements. I think her requirements are like over 100 or something ridiculous.
They had to pull out two of the things, like the...
Two screens, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Goddamn.
We'll see what happens, but I want to hear her argument of why she deserves this
right
100. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm really curious to hear.
Like, what is she bringing to the table?
Yeah.
To warrant and justify this long list, right?
No one deserves 100, like no one. So
right.
I'm really curious to hear her opinion about it, but...
All right, let's continue.
Heather bought me her list of requirements, so let's check them out. He must be between 30 and 45, financially stable, no kids, 5'10" or taller, no hookups or flings, ready to settle down, no roommates, no smoking, must love dessert, and can't be anti-sugar.
Okay, so let's just stop right there. Like, what are your thoughts on this list? And I mean, I'm just looking at her right now. She's 35, maybe 40, to be generous. And ultimately, she's saying, what? No sugar, can't have hookups, this, that, and the third. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
First of all, you shouldn't be having that much sugar anyways for your health. So maybe that's something you should take off your list. But like certain things I saw in there, I'm like, all right, that's fine, you know. Yeah. To have someone financially stable and making sure that they like they're an adult kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Those are kind of common things that you look for when you're dating. Mm. But other things of like he can't be against sugar or against dessert. It's like, yeah, come on, that should not be on the list, number one. But yeah,
I'm curious to see how many flings, because on her list it said like no flings, no hookups or whatever, right?
I bet she's not a virgin.
Right. So like you can't pass judgment on, like, is she saying that she doesn't want a fling, or is she saying that guys can't have a fling?
They can't have too many or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Like maybe that's what it was, but I really want to hear her explanation. It's gonna be good.
Let's continue.
What's the deal with the desserts?
Well, okay, that's a really important one because I'm the founder and CEO of my own frosting company. And so it's an all-natural gourmet frosting, and so I make a lot of desserts. Okay. And I do a lot of, trade shows and making desserts. Right. So he has to like dessert. If he doesn't like dessert, it's totally a deal breaker.
Right, totally a deal breaker.
Totally a deal breaker.
Okay, but there's some more requirements, so let's take a look at these. Must be honest, reliable, sweet and kind, quick-witted, romantic, must love food, must pay on the first date, no flowers on the first date, must be a social drinker, and must never wear sweatpants.
All right, so what? No flowers on the first date?
Why?
See, she sounds like the modern woman, right? The modern typical has 100 things on her list, right? She's a career-driven woman. Her values diminishing as she gets older. It looks like she's approaching 40. And here she is with this ridiculous list.
I'm just trying to think what's wrong if someone wants to bring you flowers on the first date. Like, why is that a turnoff to her? Like,
typically speaking, women don't like good guys. They don't. They like bad boys. They want a guy with a little bit of an edge to him, and to just be like, here you go, like, here's flowers.
That
like,
is the sweetest thing. Imagine if, like, especially if you were feeling, you know what I mean? If the girl really, like, is already feeling you, and then you guys go on a first date, and then you bring her flowers on the first date, I would be like, oh my God. Like, my heart would just melt all the way all over the ground. Like, you know what I mean? So...
Well, you're more of an anomaly in regards to that aspect, but majority of women want a bad boy. Like, they want that chase, so to speak. Like, they don't want a guy that's head over heels over them, because ultimately that's going to turn them off, because they're going to feel like it's too easy. So women like this tug of war, so to speak, in regards to, does he like me, does he not like me, you know what I mean? Like, they like to stay guessing. Most women, I know for you, you're an anomaly, but for majority of women, that's what they want.
Yeah, no, I need to not just put myself in it kind of thing. I'm even just for the majority of women, I would assume like flowers on the first date wouldn't be something to say that's like, I will not date you if you bring me flowers on it. Like, do you know what I mean?
It's ridiculous.
It seems extra
It
to
sounds
me. Like,
ridiculous.
if it happens, it happens. If he doesn't bring you flowers, brings you flowers, it's just a sweet gesture either way. Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be on a list to say, I will not date you if you bring me flowers. Imagine he has all these other qualities. Imagine he has everything, but he brings you flowers on a first date.
Yeah. Imagine
she'd be like, no,
imagine him just being a good guy that would, like, take care of you, but because he brings you flowers on a first date, nope, he's disqualified.
Must never wear sweatpants. Like, what else is on here? Must pay on the first date, and
must be reliable, must be honest. But you know what's funny? I see, this list sounds ridiculous, but this is not too far off from a typical woman in today's society in 2021.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, it may not be this list specifically, but they have their own list that they follow, and this is what men are competing with. Like, this is what men have to put up with in dating in 2021. It's ridiculous.
All I need to see on this list would be maybe 5 things.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 to 5 things that you need.
Yeah.
Top 1 could be, honesty. Very important, right? I believe you should want to be with someone that is honest. So honest, the reliable thing, sure, okay, but that goes also with, like, that's, I don't know why you'd have to write that, but
let's continue. Let's see what else she has to say.
What?
I mean, those are basics.
Why he can't wear sweatpants?
No, the last guy I dated, we fought all the time because he wanted to go to Starbucks in sweatpants and go to breakfast in sweatpants, and no one should be doing that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, we got some more requirements, but we don't have no more room. Guys, let me get one of the pillars over here. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see. Must be adventurous, must be humble, must be spontaneous, must be a planner, can't be self-centered, can't be cocky, must love dogs, can't own a dog from a breeder, can't be jealous of her dog, and can't own a cat. The hell?
Okay, so let's just stop right there. The thing that sticks out for me is can't be jealous of her dog, right? And Kevin Samuels talks about this. Typically speaking, women with dogs it's a full-time job, right? Because you got to take the dog out, you got to clean the dog, the litter, all that stuff, right? And a lot of men that date women with pets in general, they're literally competing with these animals because a lot of these women value these pets so much. It's almost like having a man. They literally replace a man with their pet. Have you heard of that before?
Yeah, that just sounds nasty.
Because let me tell you a story. I've dated a woman. Okay, so I've dated a woman with a dog. Like, true story. I've dated a woman with a dog, and she couldn't be out past a certain time.
She has to go home.
Because she has to go home to the dog. Like, true story. Like, her dog is her baby.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
And she couldn't be she couldn't be out past 10 p.m. or else the dog would be crying for her attention. So she literally had to be like, oh, okay, I gotta go home now. The dog, this and that. And I'm like, I'm here literally competing with the dog. Like, literally, like, I had to drop her for that reason. So the fact that she's saying can't be jealous of her dog leads me to believe her dog is taking up a lot of her attention, and she's gonna value this dog over the boyfriend. Let's continue.
This is stupid.
What? You can't have a dog from a breeder?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Steve, there's so many dogs out there that are in need of homes, that are shelter dogs, and they're really sweet, great dogs. So any guy that's going to spend a ton of money to buy a purebred dog, it just says something about his character. I don't like that.
Yeah, he wants a dog?
But he can adopt.
Okay. Okay, he can't be jealous of your dog?
So the last guy I dated, he admitted after a few months that he was jealous of my dog, and he was kind of mean to my dog in the beginning. And he said that I gave my dog more attention than I gave to him.
Did you?
Well, I mean, my dog never fought with me.
That's because your dog ain't got to live up to all them damn requirements. Your dog probably go to hell. Woo! Man, damn, glad I'm a dog. We're not done yet. We can get another pillar. In fact, yeah. Let's bring all of them in here. Bring both of them over. I love it. You ready? Must be in shape. Can't have six-pack abs. Can't have six-pack abs. Can't be too skinny. Can't have a runner's physique. Can't be stronger than me. Can't be, can't be obsessed with sports. Can't be a hunter. Can't own a boat. Can't be a gamer. Can't be materialistic. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out too. Like, can't be stronger than me.
But he can't be skinny either, though. Like,
What the hell? Like,
yeah.
so you want a muscular guy that's weak?
I don't know what I don't know.
Yo, that
I don't know.
contradicts itself. How can you be okay? How could you not be skinny and be weaker than her? And biologically, men are stronger than women, right? Like, am I missing something or?
No, she's crazy. You're missing the fact that she's crazy. This is ridiculous. Like, why? Yo, she's gonna stay alone. This is what's gonna happen to her. Like, okay, you wanna be a headache? Go for it. No one's gonna want you. Like
she doesn't realize time is dwindling. Like, time is against her at this point. And if she's, if I'm guessing she's 40, your value is literally diminishing by the second. And she's here happy-go-lucky. So what's happening with her is, because she's a career woman and she has a business, let's assume that it's successful. She's making six figures, for example. So she's probably thinking, I'm making all this money, have a successful business. Therefore, a man should lead or should live up to these expectations because I've built myself up and I'm now, a career woman, and I'm here, doing well for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So if a guy was to get into this scenario, he would be under her, so to speak. Yeah. Like, she would be running the relationship.
Yeah.
And he would be suffering in this relationship. Like, he would be competing with the dog and living up to all these expectations, right?
Yo, I'm just done with her at this point. Like, anyways.
Let's continue.
Yeah.
That would be out.
Can't be materialistic. What does that mean? He can't want anything?
He can't want to buy things all the time.
Can you talk to my wife?
Probably.
Okay, let's keep going. Must respect a gluten-free diet. Can't be too close to family and friends. Must open doors for me. Must be willing to move someplace warm. Must love traveling. Can't brag about traveling. Oh, we can go there, but you can't tell nobody. You shut your mouth. What you telling everybody we was in Arizona for? Must maintain eye contact. Can't be a party boy. Can't be intimidated by me. Favorite season what? Favorite season cannot be fall. There's more. We ran out of pillars. He can't love fall?
So the thing about that is that every guy I've gone out with that says their favorite season is fall they're so typical. Everyone's favorite season is fall. And so then they want to go pumpkin picking and apple picking and to haunted houses and it's just like it's watching the same movie and knowing the ending every single time.
Do you like quiet time?
I do.
You're going to have a lot of it. Heather.
Yeah.
You're young. You're smart. This is a lot, man.
Yes.
You gotta go. See, if you're looking for a guy with all of that,
Yeah.
I don't know that he exists.
No. He's got to exist. You don't
Okay.
think so?
Well, let me ask you something. Been 8 years.
I've dated a lot since then.
Right, okay, so let me ask you. You got another 8 you want to do just like?
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay, then do you understand what I'm getting at? I'm just trying to help you, Heather.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because I just looked over there and I forgot I must maintain eye contact.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end this video. Normally, I don't agree with Steve Harvey, but I mean, this is ridiculous, right? This list, this laundry list, this grocery list of just different things that a man has to, live by. And she's been single for almost a decade, right? 10 years, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
And here she is, just happy-go-lucky, as if she has another 10 years. Like, what are your final thoughts?
Didn't you find it funny how every time you would make, like, you'd be like, really, why this? She'd be like, no, it's reasonable. It all makes sense. Of course, all the guys that I dated that it didn't work out with, this is because they like this, and this is why it's on my list now, and then trying to justify everything.
Yeah.
It's like,
see,
just too much. Like, oh my god.
If I had to predict her past, she's been around. Like, she's been riding the CC, she's been jumping from guy to guy. She's dated a lot, she's had a lot of flings. Like, she's had a lot of experiences in order to cultivate this list. Like, this list doesn't come out of thin air. You got to date multiple people and be like, I don't like this, I don't like that. And then as you're dating these people, you're pulling things that you don't like, and you're creating a list for this super, boyfriend or husband that's going to ultimately live up to this ridiculous list because of the men of past, right? I mean, the guy that she dates next is going to suffer based on her previous experiences, and it's not fair.
Yeah, she's not gonna find anyone. I'm really concerned for her. Like, if she keeps going down this way, she's not gonna be with anybody.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? No one is perfect. She is not perfect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she's not. And I'm not just talking about looks. Just her mentality of just even thinking that this is okay to make a list and be this judgmental over somebody.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, you can stay alone. You can stay alone.
She's
be
gonna
with your
die
dog.
alone, right?
Just be with your dog. It's okay. Your dog doesn't argue with you, right? That's what she said. The dog doesn't argue with you.
Doesn't talk back.
The dog will give you cuddles,
Yeah.
Just stay with the dog. That's it.
Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and end this video. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time,
Bye.
peace.